Clap. Already did it.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
Whoop-pow.
The boys are back on.
Back into your ear holes. We hope you're all excited. Excited like we are.
Why can't I hear you?
Now
I can.
hello. Testing. We still haven't figured out the technological aspect of these podcasts.
We're in a new office.
Yeah, new little zen. It's very zen here.
Yes.
It's very nice.
We're at the old lady's house.
We're in New South Wales. Woo! Been able to drive over the border for the first time in a long, long time. Without
Scared I'm too close to you, so I was going to echo.
Nah. Should we ride it? We sit this close usually, don't we? Maybe it's called selective hearing, Kyle.
Oh, God.
Now you're just fiddling with everything. It's going to be like one of those.
Fuck. All right, fuck it. We'll just keep going.
Well, I mean, like, I'm like coming through my headphones.
Is it?
And I'm speaking into the mic.
Am I coming through yours?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can hear you. Well, I don't know if I can hear you. Sitting on something.
Whoop, talk.
Yep.
Now
that was it.
There we go. Bang. Sorted.
Yeah, you just had the ear. There you go. Season 2, off to a bang.
Yeah, they're fucking teething.
Going great so far. Yeah, everyone's, I know, we've been getting messages. People have been like, where's the podcast gone? Have you guys quit? No.
We haven't quit. We're
Haven't
still
quit.
here.
Still here. We've got
Still
so many
here.
people to interview. I'm not quitting until we've gotten Demi Lovato on this show.
Boom.
And she can just harass us. Can just harass us about being absolute dicks.
I wouldn't mind a bit of Demi on the potty.
Little Demi, got a couple of questions.
Yes. Well.
How's the ghosts going?
Well, yeah, fuck. Plus, I did find out who her ex-girlfriend was.
Yeah.
That chick out of Schitt's
Schitt's
Creek.
Yeah.
I started watching that.
Yeah.
But I feel like before we get into that, we should probably play our intro song.
Play the intro. Oh, we can just sing it. Or clap.
So
I don't remember how to play it.
Do you enjoy talking shit with your mates?
Oh my God, how do we play it?
You're playing it. It's
What?
coming through. Yeah, that was it.
Oh,
Oh.
So
I
you've
can't
had a
hear it.
rough week? Do you enjoy talking
I
shit
can.
with your mates?
I can hear it.
Maybe you enjoy talking about sports, or maybe you enjoy a chat about pickup
It's going
trucks and
terribly.
guns. Well, you've come to the right place. Here at the Off-Season Vintage Podcast, Kyle and Ryan wrap it all into one easy-to-listen podcast. Sit back, enjoy, and let the off-season boys take you on a journey. Side effects may include boosting testosterone, ear bleeds, rage, or laughter.
If this is anyone's first episode, they're just going to think that this is like literally our first episode ever.
Yeah, fuck. Season
Doing
2
this.
started horribly. didn't
Season
it?
2. But I mean, like, it's a roller coaster. It's going to be a roller coaster of a year. Got
It
big things
is.
coming.
Big things.
Big things. We've got big celebrities.
Massive celebrities.
Massive celebrities.
Some would say
The biggest.
D-list celebrities.
D-list celebrity. I like we're starting on D. That's not bad. I mean, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, and we're going
D,
up, starting with number 4.
D is better than E.
D is better than E.
Boom.
It's good. That's the positive mindset that we're going to be coming in with
Exactly.
on this podcast this year.
Hopefully more content,
More content, more just the boys.
more laughter,
More laughter, more lols,
more lols,
maybe more cries.
good times, good
I don't know, we'll
vibes.
probably have a couple more mental health episodes.
We'll be like
That'll be big.
we'll be like Triple J, but cool.
Yeah, we'll be like
The cool Triple J.
the cool Triple J.
Boom.
Did you listen to the Hottest 100?
No,
For anyone that doesn't know Kyle, he hates Triple J.
I don't hate Triple J. I just think they're very hypocritical with what they say and stand
They're
for.
very selective
Yeah.
who they play
You just can't tell me that you support Aussie artists,
and avoid
but then you're gonna
the main one with the biggest like grassroots movement.
exactly
Yeah.
King Curse.
Yeah. And it's funny because I know that they used to, they've just dug themselves such a deep hole with Cursor because obviously they were saying, oh, well, we can't promote the things you say. And okay, that argument is literally what everyone was saying about in the 90s of gangster rap and NWA. And it was the whole we can't promote what you say and how you say it about specific groups of people.
Exactly.
And it's all right, so now Triple J is using that against Cursor, fair enough. But then they go ahead and play NWA.
Yeah,
And
so yeah,
every other rapper that's ever said questionable shit.
it makes zero sense to me, but hey, that's how it is, and
That's how it is.
Curse has done his own thing.
He has, and
And
he's
he's-
succeeded quite well. Maybe we'll get Cursor on this season.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Maybe. It would just be you drooling the entire time.
No radio play,
Yeah. Still
he's
sells out
huge.
shows. Yeah. Still
but in saying that,
arguably our
Triple
biggest
J
rapper.
did play him, and then he blew up about it.
Yeah, because he was like, fuck you, I don't need ya. It's like, respect. You don't.
You don't need him.
But
Fuck
yeah,
'em.
the Hottest 100 was on.
And
The Wiggles won.
were you happy with the results?
Look, this was probably the first hottest 100 where I was just like, I'm getting too old for this. Like, to me, it was weird because in the past, you've always been able to tell that this is like kind of like the indie music. This is like the more alternative crowd. Like a lot of these artists aren't getting played. Like obviously there's exceptions, like Drake's being on the hottest 100, Kendrick.
Macklemore.
Like big artists have always been on there. But this year was the first one where I'm like this is a TikTok song. A couple of songs later, oh, this is a TikTok song. A couple of songs later, oh, this is definitely a TikTok song. And
do you like TikTok?
well, I'm not even on TikTok.
I rate TikTok.
But that's how I know like a lot of these songs because I just see like the videos, especially on Instagram, like people's TikTok videos will pop up on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This is the first year where I was just like, wow, maybe I'm getting like, it's that meme with Principal Skinner. It's like, no, I can't be wrong. It's the children who are wrong.
Yeah.
That was pretty much me listening to the hottest
True.
100.
So you like,
but shout out to the Wheels. They won.
like people send me messages like MGK was on there.
Yeah. I don't listen. Like that's the other thing. I don't listen to Triple J. Like I don't listen to the radio.
So you only listen on one day a year?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I'll listen if my phone's like dead for some reason, or there's like no other way for me to listen to music. I'll put Triple J on.
So what you're saying is you only listen to Triple J once a year?
Yeah, for the hottest 100.
The same that you protest horse racing once a year?
Yeah, exactly. I'm a slacktivist.
Yeah.
I'll only do something when it like when it
you.
really suits me, like when it's a day for it, and then other days I'll be like, no, I can't be fucked.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah, I'm a slacktivist,
Mm.
just like every other millennial.
Oh, well, did you do anything for it?
What for Triple J hottest 100? Yeah, I was
Go on,
chilled out at home. No, I was in lockdown.
Boom.
Oh,
What happened to you?
COVID finally. Well, actually, it didn't get me.
Didn't catch you.
It didn't get me. Both so I got my roommates. So me and my roommates were all in isolation from Monday
How many
last
people
week
do you live with? 4.
to Monday last week. Yeah,
Three.
4 others now.
Yeah.
Was 3. Had them moved out, and new roommate Jay. Shout out to Jay.
Oh, you got a new roommate.
We do have a new roommate.
Well, it's the first I've heard about it.
Oh no, it's crazy. But no, he's works with Mitch. Good guy. Gave us some rat tests. So came in clutch. This is his name in our group chat now.
True.
Anyway, so Castor was feeling a bit under the weather on a Monday. And we're like, well, he got a PCR test, and it's taken a bit too long for the results to come in. So myself and him, I was feeling a little bit sick from the week before, not COVID. So we were like, all right, we'll do some rat tests. Mine comes back negative. Castor's come back positive. Then boom, there you go. 7 days locked in a house together for 7 days. It wasn't bad. Like, I mean,
Jeremy got it.
Jeremy did get it. He got a test on Thursday, and then his result came back, and he had COVID. So, like the 2 people in the house confirmed with COVID, Castor and Jeremy. And then, my headphones whacking out. Oh well, she'll be right. That's only coming from my right side. And then, if I do that, that, and then that. Oh, screw it, it's coming from one side. That's all good. But yeah, Jeremy got the confirmed test. Me and Mitch, 2 tests, both negative.
Nice.
So,
And
yeah. Jay didn't need to isolate because he wasn't in the house.
So
He came to the house on the
moved
last day, but yeah, he's just moved in. Hadn't officially moved in yet.
I'm surprised you have a spare room.
What do you mean?
What do
Well,
you
I've always had a spare room,
Oh, true.
but Heather's moved out. I'll tell you the
Shush.
story of that. We still love Heather though.
Shout out to Heather.
Shout out to Heather. She's a great woman.
She does listen, I believe.
She does. Sometimes forced by me, but she does.
Oh well.
But I was in isolation. But I was like Akon, locked up. Locked up,
Yeah,
won't
good.
let me out.
Yeah, right. Well, in the few weeks that we had off, my roommate Aiden got it, and I got lucky enough where my mum was stuck up north. Well, not lucky for her, but lucky for some. So I just ran to her place and hung by the pool and meant to start a new job. But
Been living the
couldn't
dream ever
start.
since.
Yeah, literally. Pretty much just fucking living by the pool, cruising around. You're in a complete wrong one now.
No, it's still working.
Oh, yep. We're having a lot of technical difficulties.
We are.
What did you just do?
I just plugged my mic. Oh, well, press that.
Oh my
think
god!
my
Press
mic,
the home button.
I'm wondering if my headphones have just broken.
No.
Hopefully not. Nah, it still comes through the left-hand side.
Put-
Well.
Put them on the company credit card.
Look, as long as it sounds good coming out of their cars or their
Boom.
headphones, it
Exactly.
doesn't matter. But yeah, so
Yeah.
we've literally just been both dodging COVID, which is
Yeah,
crazy. I mean, we're both vaxxed, so. it's not
Yeah,
the
I
end of the
hung
world.
out
We
with
got it.
Aiden all day.
when
all
he
day.
had it,
Yeah.
when he was unclean.
we hung out all day, and then he goes, we were going for beers.
Mm-hmm.
We're having beers. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to go home. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go have a few more beers. So I went to have more beers.
As you do.
And I was on. The boys
were
are
on.
So anyway, so he went home and then he sent me a message and he's like, I don't
Yep.
feel real well, eh? And I was like, what are you talking about? And then,
Stop being a pussy.
yeah, next day he goes, I don't feel good. So he went and got a test, came back positive. His rat test, went and got a
PCR.
PCR. As soon as he said that, I stayed the night, but then I went, fuck this.
You're like,
bailed.
yep. fuck this,
I'm
dude.
out. I meant to start a new job on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and that was on a Monday.
Nice.
And went in for half an hour on the Tuesday and then got fucking sent home.
How's that?
Yeah, it was good.
So thank you, Aiden, and everyone else that got corona.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I did enjoy the 7 days off paid in full. Thank you to my place of work.
Did they?
Very cool. Yeah, they do. We get. I just counted as my sick leave, which I have like 200 hours of.
Oh, well, there you go.
Simply because I don't take sick days.
Hustle never sleeps.
Hustle never sleeps.
The hustle doesn't get sick.
Can't hustle when you're sick. So
Exactly.
just don't get sick.
Yeah, true. Oh,
Yeah.
well, there you go.
But there you go. So I've lived in a house with COVID, and
Boom.
honestly, it wasn't that bad. Caster wasn't feeling too flash, but he didn't get destroyed by it. So there you go. COVID's a lie.
So we're immune.
All the people around me that I know were fine from COVID, which means everyone is fine from COVID.
If you listen to this podcast, you're probably immune to COVID.
Yeah, true.
Not.
I've also just
That is-
I've just accepted as well that I am immune to COVID.
Can we just claim that that's not financial
That's
advice?
We're not being
That's not doctorial advice.
doctoral advice. That is not
Medical
medicinal advice. Yeah. If you think you have COVID, go get a test. If
You see-
are terrified of COVID, don't worry, man.
So
It's gonna be okay. If you die, we'll meet each other in the afterlife.
you can probably still listen.
You can probably, definitely.
Still
Off-season vintage
subscribe.
is definitely in heaven.
God's favorite podcast.
God's favorite. Imagine that for a. That should be the tagline for the show. God's favorite podcast.
Should
How
have
many
been,
Christians be mad at that?
should have been our new intro.
Yeah, we just
You
need to
are
get
now listening to God's favorite podcast.
Hello, this is God.
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
Hold up. Hello. No, I can't. I can't do a Morgan. His voice is just too good to do. Nah, that's not really it.
Hey, man.
Hey, Wagwan. Name's Morgan Freeman, man. Don't listen to that off-season vintage podcast. Them boys bombard ya.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Anyway,
So watching anything?
that's it. Yeah, I've watched the entirety of Rick and Morty in the
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Have you ever watched it?
I have not.
I don't know if you probably wouldn't get around it. You might. I mean, like it's hard to tell because it's a hard show to describe to someone like about the humor and how it comes across.
I have a very weird taste though.
Nah, it's not gun ho America, so you might not.
Yeah,
like
but
it.
like
Rush
I'm,
it, they're
I'm not
shooting.
all about gun ho America.
Oh. Well, I don't know all about it.
I just don't like TV shows that aren't American.
Then up. Those Americans, man. They just know something about humor and drama.
They just know how to make good television.
Do you have any TV shows that aren't American that you enjoy?
I did enjoy The In-Betweeners.
The American version?
I do like the American Office more than the Pommy Office.
See, a lot of people do.
I don't
and
like-
It's gotten I don't know the American. I do love the Pommy Office just because I think it's so much more.
I like
cringe
Ricky
and awkward.
Gervais, but I don't.
Ricky Gervais.
I don't like Pommy television.
Yeah, just reminds you of.
Excuse the airplane flying over.
Oh, I wonder if they're going to be able to hear that. The exotic. That is the AC358 coming straight from Sydney.
That is Jetstar flight.
Jetstar.
749.
God, I can't wait to fly again.
Yeah,
you know
so
what?
I don't like. I'm not a big Pommy guy.
Not a big Pommy guy.
Not a Pommy. Like I just don't like Pommy television.
He just hates Poms, honestly. Really.
Probably,
That's
yeah.
about it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got to hate something.
I actually don't know a TV show that it's not American that I like that I'm watching at the moment.
Squid Game.
Oh yeah, Squid Game's good.
You like Squid Game?
Yep. That
Korean
was
TV. That's it.
Korean. But
Have you ever seen Train to Busan?
Nope.
Highly recommend. It's a good zombie movie, but it also
I
had,
don't like zombies.
it's also like one of the most heartbreaking scenes I've ever seen in a movie. I was just like, wow, this is making me depressed.
See, I can't get around zombies.
Can't get around zombies. Too spooky for you.
If The Rock isn't in it.
Is the Rock been in a zombie movie?
No.
The Rock. If you're out there, can you be in a zombie movie, please?
Yeah, fuck, I don't know. I've been watching Chicago Fire.
All right, this is what The Rock movie would
Yeah.
be the best movie if you added zombies to it.
Fast and the Furious.
Fast and the Furious. What would undead? I
What
guess
about
Fast
What about what's the one where he fights the big fucking
monkey thing?
yeah?
I remember seeing the Rampage. Well, add a giant zombie monster to that. Oh, there's another plane coming through. Nice.
It's got its
See, I reckon
headlights on.
I'd rate
Five bands.
Jumanji with zombies.
Nah.
What's the is he in the passive? Oh, that's been Vin Diesel.
The Tooth Fairy is one.
Tooth Fairy is the one with the rock. Yeah, Tooth Fairy of zombies.
Gridiron Gang.
Gridiron Gang of zombies.
Tell me that's not a great movie.
I don't know if I've seen Gridiron Gang.
Oh,
Is it the one where he's the coach?
Yeah, in jail. He's not in jail, but he's coach.
Wait, so it's essentially The Longest Yard, but just with different characters.
It was probably around before The Longest Yard.
Extra doubt. Well, The Longest Yard's a remake of a movie from the 60s or so.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this one was from the 50s.
Oh, yeah. I forgot The Rock's like 80 years old.
Just doesn't age.
He just doesn't age. He's a rock. Have you seen how well rocks age?
Exactly.
I mean, unless he's coming up against some, bad weather, he's probably going to stay like that for the most of his life.
Boom. Speaking of bad weather, we had the fucking tsunami here.
Shout out to anyone in Tonga. If we know anyone that has Tonga families, hope they're all doing all right.
Yeah.
Do you see the footage of that from space? Shit was crazy.
No, I didn't actually.
It's big explosion.
I did see a few of the boys I used to work with were doing like a big cook up and that, raising money for them, for their families.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there's quite a few people out there doing relief work.
Surprisingly, all the boys I used to work with are all security guards.
Honestly, if you look at it, ever since we stopped recording episodes, the world's gone to shit.
It really fucking has.
Like, Ukraine might get invaded by Russia. I mean, yeah, there you go. Big. I don't know if we're going to talk about that much.
All right, fuck. Let's just fucking chat
this
about
is
that.
World War III.
So, you know how the US pulled all their
troops?
Like, started to pull all their troops from that?
Yeah.
So, like, 2 months ago, some fucking dude goes to me at the pub because I was wearing my fucking Bass Pro Shop shirt.
Nice.
It's got a big American flag on it.
Giveaway coming. Keep an eye out.
Faith, freedom, family flag.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so he's talking to me about fucking redneck shit. And he goes to me.
The glory shit.
And he goes to me, they're going to pull the troops out of the Ukraine and Russia's taking over. I was like, okay, bro, whatever, just have another beer. Next minute,
next minute, America's pulling troops out.
Yeah.
And Russia's mobilizing.
And Russia's fucking taking
God,
the Ukraine.
I hope it doesn't happen. I don't want to see a fucking major war in my time.
Why would it be a war, though?
What?
Surely-
Well, Ukraine's just going to roll over and be like, yeah, fine, whatever, just take it.
I feel like it's probably easier just to do that.
No, what will happen is Russia will start making ground, and then the world's going to send Russia an angry letter and be like, if you don't stop this, we're going to be very angry with you. Well, it's like the UN and the old, if you like how they essentially hold no kind of power. It's pretty much just, we'll tell you to stop doing something, but we can't make you stop anything.
Yeah,
I don't know. Well, I mean, for all the Ukrainians that don't want to be a part of Russia,
should we
gun
do
for you guys.
something that fucking Lil Wayne does?
Shall we do something?
Ready? Wheezy baby.
Wheezy baby. Now, what we can do, we can have a podcast from the border of Ukraine and Russia while the war's happening.
Just
be like, everybody stop. The off-season vintage podcast is here.
The boys
You're not allowed. We're gonna stream this nonstop, and you're not allowed to start until this podcast is over.
Boom.
And we just drink vodka with the Ukrainians and Russians, and then they just celebrate together and realize that
friends.
become friends, and there you go, off-season vintage.
And then America takes over both. Bang.
So yeah, that's that part of the world. Obviously, everything in Tonga, the volcanic explosion, the tsunamis, that happened when we were on a hiatus. My house got corona.
Yeah, my house got corona.
This can be our next talking point. A certain Serbian man had a bit of trouble getting into our country. No vax.
The fact that he actually landed.
The fact that he was here with false documentation, got in, and they were like, "Yeah, you can play." And then a couple of days later, they were like, "Nah, we're not going to do this." But then they found out that he lied about something. Neighbours popping up. Found out he obviously lied about something, and then we're just like, "Nah, fuck, get fucked."
Well, yeah, see, and it's kind of, I don't know, fuck.
Good riddance.
Do you let him back next year?
Oh, yeah, that's if he wants to come back next year.
Do you let him back?
Imagine if he comes back and just destroys everyone. Well, I mean, which he usually does, but
I was like,
I don't know. Obviously, I feel like if next year's back to normal, they're gonna be. It's gonna be awkward as fuck. Imagine being in that meeting room, being like, "Hey, Novak, welcome back."
does he come back?
Depends on. Well, I don't know. It's interesting because like if he really stands behind his principles, he wouldn't, and
So-
he'd be like, "Nah, fuck your country.
That's why Serena didn't
You
come.
hate freedoms."
Serena and Venus didn't come.
Yeah, because they looked at our freedom meter, our radar, and they were just like, "Nah, you ain't got no freedoms down there in Australia. We ain't gonna support that."
Yeah, but I
Were
think
they vaxxed, or they were not vaxxed and they didn't want to get vaxxed.
I think one of them is, but the other one isn't.
Try and guess.
But they were trying to take a stand.
Fucking Venus is more of a. Actually, no, Venus would be anti-vaxxer.
You reckon?
I assume, yeah. Just based upon the I don't know, upon the name, you'd have to assume that she might be more in touch with her, hippie side,
Astrology.
spirituality, astrology, natural way. Here's me completely assuming something about these two women.
Yeah.
I know nothing about. What a surprise, right?
The love of my life.
The love of your lives.
No, just one.
Just one.
I don't love Venus.
Venus. Why?
She's just not my type.
Because men are from Mars and women are from Venus.
Serena's my girl.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a big Serena fan.
Yeah.
I'm a big Selena fan.
Selena?
Well, not as much anymore. I used to be.
Why not?
Oh, found new loves in my life.
True.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Who?
Yeah, Vanessa Hudgens. She's just overtaken.
You really love a Disney girl.
Yeah, look, there's just something about that mouse, man. Just something about that mouse and the fact that they all come crazy. I'm joking. They're not all crazy. Was Demi Lovato a Disney person?
She's
Let's put it this way. It
straight
wouldn't
from
surprise me.
fucking Space.
She is.
She's fucking space cadet. and
She's
a
also
half.
our mascot.
It's like Britney Spears. Fucking
Shout out Britney Spears.
yeah. Shout out Brit.
She's free.
She's not. She's fucking lost the plot.
I think it's gonna have a plot to begin with, mate.
She's a little bit crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, look, you get that.
Maybe her and Dem can fucking
Get that in the big jobs.
do a song together.
Just ragging on us.
Yeah.
It's like, Kyle and Ryan, you suck.
They can write a love song about us.
Honestly, I'd rate that. I'd probably put it as a number one vote in my Hottest 100.
It'll probably be in the hottest 100 because straight out of the
Because it's straight out of
America.
yeah, straight out of America, straight off the. If we make it TikTok famous, then 100%.
Boom.
Hottest 100. All right, I came out with a little scenario the other day. Well,
Okay.
not the other day, the other week.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be interesting.
Freak.
So, all right, everyone in the world
Mhm.
gets one token that you can hand in at your like government building or wherever the fuck it is, and you are legally allowed to change your name.
Like Centrelink.
Yeah, kind of.
So like
Whatever. Some government building that exists in every country. You get one token.
I'm literally going through the process to change my name now.
Yes, but
Okay.
you can change it to literally anything in the world, and everyone in the world gets this token. And then
Yeah.
by a certain date, you have to change your name. You can pick the exact same name if you love it,
Mm-hmm.
but you can either pick your same name or change it to something else. And it
Okay.
can be literally anything. Like you could change it to like candle hanging man, or like monster truck X
Okay.
Falcon. How many people in the world do you think would choose like wacky cool names?
Can you change it back?
You get one name change, and that's it. How many
Okay.
people do you reckon would choose like wacky cool names and funny names, and how many people do you reckon would just stick with either their same name or go with something like, I don't know, like a normal name that you'd hear every day, but it's just maybe a different one, like a nicer one?
I think most people, I'd say 70% of people would keep a normal name. Like
Yeah.
either change it to something normal or
Yeah.
keep a normal name.
Keep their same, yeah.
30% would do something
Do something
fucking
crazy?
dumb, yeah.
Yeah, and I'd respect the people that did. I have not decided what I'd do. I'd probably go with like a normal name, or I might just keep my name. I don't mind Ryan, but like I'd
Is it
definitely
your
change
first
my
name
middle.
and last name?
Ryan, what Ryan?
No, like Ryan.
It's your
Boy.
full name, like everything,
Okay, yeah.
like your middle names, all 20 of yours.
Or 20 of mine. Yeah.
Your first name, your last name. You can change one of them if you want. You can change all of them.
Yeah, right. I would. Well, I'm changing mine now.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Kyle.
Kyle James.
Big dog.
Kyle James Ashburn Vanderpool.
Nice.
That's it.
As opposed to Kyle J. I used to be able to remember quite a few of them.
Enriquez Johannes Martinez.
Yeah. Say that 5 times fast. There you guys. Look up Kyle's full name on every
James.
government website you can.
James Ashburn Vanderpool.
Enriquez Polaris.
Enriquez Johannes The Rock.
Slave.
Slave.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I think
if you could change your name, what would you change it to?
I don't know, because that's the thing. That's going to be my question for the listeners. If you could
See-
change your name to literally anything.
The name that I wanted to call my firstborn son, I named my dog, or my firstborn son, my dog, Gator.
Gator. What you were going to call your firstborn son, Gator.
I'd love to call my son Gator.
If your son is ever listening to this in the future when he's like 20, he's just going to be like, thank fuck for that dog.
My son, Chase Outlaw Vanderpool.
Chase Outlaw Big Dog Vanderpool.
Exactly. But
There you go. Outlaw would be a cool. But like the other problem that you'd have is if you try and think of something like
that's what I want to name my son.
if you try and think of something funny like Outlaw or
That's
like
not funny.
or like Lone Ranger. No, but like this is like you change.
That's after a real person, Chase Outlaw.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking first name Outlaw or like
nah.
like Lone Ranger or like because there'll be people around that like Darth Vader and shit like that. But the problem is, unless you're really original, you're gonna have so many people. Like there's already a lot of people with similar names, but you're gonna have a lot of people with the same. Like, what's your name? Star Lord. Oh, I'm Star Lord. It's like, oh, crazy, and that's Star Lord over there. It's a
Yeah,
Marvel
true.
reference. You probably wouldn't get it.
No, I wouldn't.
Um,
Although The Rock is a Marvel character.
is he? Ooh, who's he gonna be?
Black Adam.
Ah, yes, I know enough about comics to know exactly who that is.
Oh my god, you don't know who Black Adam is?
No,
Oh my
is he related to Adam?
I'm working with fucking amateurs.
Amateurs.
Get with your pop culture, bro.
But anyway, that was my random little
True.
scenario.
I like it.
The only other thing I had written down was this is like an irrational hate. Actually, I don't know. I think it's pretty. I personally think it's rational.
Yeah.
So years ago, there was a car made by Chrysler called the Chrysler Pt Cruiser, and it was, I think, it's like a hatchback. You'd call it a hatchback.
Yeah.
And it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I wake up and look at myself in the mirror every day, and I've like looked at just fucked. I look at a lot of animals. I've seen fucked up shit. I've seen a lot of ugly things in my life, but there's never been anything that I've just looked at and gone, "You are so ugly, I fucking hate you," more than the Chrysler PT Cruisers.
You don't like them?
And I don't think I'm alone on that. No, I fucking hate them.
I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. They are ugly cars.
It's just it's like that cube. Is it
And
the
it's
Nissan
same-
Cube?
Oh, yeah. And it's the same type of people that drive them too.
Yeah, Chrysler drivers. Remember how there was that thing about Volvo drivers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Chrysler drivers.
Yeah, but you see, no, like the cruiser drivers, all the fucking same people. Like,
Old lady,
Nah.
glasses,
like
old dude.
they're like old hipster ladies.
Yeah.
Like people that you find in the Blue Mountains. Shout out to the
Shout out to the Blue Mountains.
shout out to the fucking homeland.
Shout out to all the people we know in the Blue Mountains. Quite a few of them.
Yeah, well, I miss the mountains.
It's a beautiful spot, man. Beautiful spot.
It was.
But
It was beautiful.
yeah, no. Screw those cars. Fuck those cars.
See, but Chrysler has a 300, which I would love to have.
Is that the
Chrysler
one that kind of looks like a
300.
gangster car?
Yeah, see, I'd love to have a Chrysler 300.
See, I did actually. I like those Chryslers.
But then as soon as you drive one, you're a fucking drug dealer.
Yeah, well, you look like a drug dealer. You
Yeah.
either look like a drug dealer or you look like you're about to shoot up like Tupac at the lights.
Exactly, and I don't need that in my life.
No, it's too much attention, too much heat. But then if you drive the other one, you just look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you look like a fucking spastic.
Just because, and it has nothing to do with you. It's just the type of car. I don't understand the rationale, I should say, of like going to a dealership with if you're buying a Chrysler, you've probably got a little bit of money that you can spend on a car.
oh, hey, I got $50,000.
Like, I'm gonna look up the price of a PT Cruiser right now and see what we're
They
looking at.
don't make them anymore, I think.
Thank fuck. I did realize I hadn't seen one on the road in a while, and I've just found myself becoming a little bit more calm.
Yeah, I think they're kind of gone now.
Yeah, probably because they were the ugliest thing that has ever existed on this planet.
Ever? The
Ever.
ugliest thing to ever
Ugliest,
exist.
even just looking up photos of it makes me want to throw up.
You reckon?
Top thing on Google when you type in PT Cruiser, people also ask, why was the PT Cruiser so bad?
All right. Well,
Let's have a look. For sale.
in our time, what number do you reckon it is on the top 15 ugliest car list?
I don't think it'll be one.
It's in the top 15.
Okay, I'm gonna reckon 5.
6.
6th.
The Nissan Cube is also on there. Came in at number 3.
The Nissan Cube. Yeah, that's a very ugly
Fiat
car.
Multipla. That is fucking ugly.
Oh wow, yeah, that is ugly. It looks like it's got like a caveman forehead.
Cadillac Seville.
Oh, what's wrong with the Cadillac?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It looks
PT
there it is.
Cruisers there. Aston Martin, Nissan.
wow. Yeah,
Scargo.
you see those? They're like the promo cars that you see for like juice shops.
Yeah, that's fucking. See,
You know, PT Cruiser beats everything out there.
Jeep Patriots even on there. Yeah, PT Cruisers are ugly. I'll give you that one.
So anyway, that's my. Are there any? Is there anything out there that makes you irrationally mad?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, that was mainly for the listeners. I know. I know. There's plenty of you that there's plenty of things that make you irrationally mad.
I've actually turned a new leaf this year, 2022. I
Can
am
be a more
all
positive
about positivity.
Positivity. Yeah.
My mental health is down the fucking drain. It's
Yep,
absolutely
down the shitter.
shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to be positive about everything,
Yeah. Nice.
except
I like that.
for Tom Brady.
Tom. Oof.
Fuck
You reckon he retires?
Tom Brady.
I reckon it's all talk. I don't think he retires.
Nah, I don't
He's
reckon
gonna
he
go for
retires.
at least one more.
I reckon he's got another year in him. Easy.
Oh, easy. His level of play has not dropped. Like the fact that he could play until he's like 45, and then still play at a high level and just be like, yeah, no, I'm like not have that slump before he retires.
I think.
You know, a lot of quarterbacks will go through, or a lot of like any sport.
I reckon Gronk will retire.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's pretty much running on like
Empty.
yeah, they've been like patching him up every day, like with new patches and just being
His
like,
PT
go out there
Cruiser
and
is dead.
survive.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think he's got one more year in him.
Yeah,
I think he'll stay at the Bucks as well.
yeah. How's the fucking Rams? Rams beating the Bucks? No, Rams beating the. Oh no, yeah, Rams beat Bucks.
Rams were my little smoky to win the whole thing.
They've got a good. The weird thing is they've had a really good team all year. They've just had slumps, and I think it's probably more of a like, just not playing as hard some weeks.
I think they were going through a slump, and I know this is going to be real biased, but Odell going there, I think, brought a whole lot of new life.
Yeah,
And
well, he opens up like having a like who's third? Second receiver now because Robert Woods is still out.
He's so good,
But he opens up the field even more for Carp
bro. Odell is that.
and everyone else in that offense.
Odell is that good.
I'd rate a. I think Rams. Well, I think Rams will beat the 49ers.
Everyone's been writing them off every week, though, the 49ers.
Yeah, but the Rams know 'em.
Yeah.
I mean, it works two ways because the 49ers also know the Rams. But I just think, I don't know. I think the Rams on paper are arguably the best team in the league.
I think Rams win.
Yeah, I think it'll be Rams Chiefs, which I reckon will be a good game.
Ugh, fuck the Chiefs.
I want Bengals. I want Bengals to win the whole thing. I fucking love the Bengals.
You want Bengals?
I want Bengals to win the whole thing.
Rams, Bengals?
Rams, Bengals with the Bengals beating the Rams, like in heartbreaking fashion for the
Nah.
Rams, is a wet dream of mine.
No way.
I would wake up and just splooge.
Rams, Bengals. Fucking down by 6. Last play of the game, Hail Mary.
Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase.
No.
Joe Burrow
Fucking
throws it to himself.
Stafford the fucking...
Oh, throws it to Adele.
yeah.
And then
Odell
Odell just takes the
fucking
shit on the field.
Boom. Runs. Touchdown.
Straight to Cleveland.
Let's go.
Just walks through Cleveland with his ring.
It really shows that Baker's the problem.
I think there's more than... I think he's not the only problem in the Browns, but his level of play definitely didn't like take the next step,
No.
which I think a lot of people assumed he would because he started off pretty well. Like, and when a rookie starts well, you think, well, you can only get better, right? Like, you're not peaking.
I do rate Burrow, though.
I rate Joe Burrow, yeah. Absolutely. Well, the last 3 games, he had like... Or the last 2 games, I think he had like 900 and something yards, like 8 touchdowns in 2 games.
That's pretty fat.
Fucking crazy.
That is fat.
Yeah. And they got a good team. Like, they got a good young core. They got a good quarterback, good running back, good 2, like, outside and slot receiver, Tyler Boyd and Jamar Chase. And then their defense is not bad as well. They've definitely been getting better. I think they've clicked quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think I've still got, like, I don't know if it's going to be Super Bowl winning level, like, defense and whether they can hold it out. But, I mean, you got an offense that can keep up with another offense. So,
But should we talk about the fucking main thing that we talk about? The bad boys.
Oh, who's the bad boys?
Antonio Brown.
Oh, Antonio AB, Mr. Big Chest himself.
We haven't been on since he... See what happens when we don't have episodes?
Yeah.
Antonio Brown
a lot
fucking
happens.
loses his fucking
Everything
mind
happens.
again.
See, I want to explain
Walks off mid-game.
who Antonio Brown is for anyone that doesn't know who the NFL is, but there really is no way to explain it apart from
I rate how
he
he
is
left.
just batshit insane. Like,
How he left.
how he left is fucking hilarious. How he left everywhere.
Do you think...
Mike Tomlin is the single greatest coach in the history of football simply because of how he kept Antonio Brown under wraps? Yes.
Yes. Like
Everyone's respect for Mike Tomlin as soon as all the AB shit started coming out was like, damn,
But like, do you think
you were
that
guard.
I don't know what story to believe with the whole AB thing.
Oh, the one with
Like,
the
whether it
contract,
was
but he
because
didn't want to
they-
go back in
Like
because
they,
of the injury.
yeah, like
or-
he was injured, but then they weren't going to throw him the ball because
For
then
the
he'd make his
bonus.
bonus and that.
Yeah, it's
If
hard to.
it-
I don't know. There's clashing stories though.
If it was because of the bonus,
That's dog.
I highly rate how
Oh
he
yeah,
left.
I absolutely will
Also,
back the way
if
you
it was
leave.
because he was injured,
Yeah.
I highly rate how he left. And I
Yeah.
think it's just fucking that good. Like,
Well,
fuck
it's
'em.
just like literally in the middle of a game coming up into playoffs, you just leave.
Then slagging Tom Brady,
You just walk off. Who like has helped you the whole way? Like
then
he's
taking it all back.
slept at your place.
yeah. Then you take it all back, and you and Tom are good again.
Yeah, and then now
and
he's
then
trying
they
to
get
make
eliminated, and
and-
he fucking shares
yeah,
that
just
shit.
starts talking shit about him, and now he's trying to play for the Ravens. I don't think the Ravens are going to touch him with a 10-foot pole.
I would love him to go to the Ravens.
I mean, I'd love him
That'd
to go
be-
anywhere just because it's fucking hilarious.
I've-
It's like this is what I imagine it was like having what are they, Deion Sanders, like just people that were just like big shit talkers, like the absolute kings of like just being an absolute diva.
I feel like him and Lamar would be good together, but they will be fucking trouble.
Like, but this is where the problem is, where it's like he can still contribute because he's still a good player. Arguably, was the best wide receiver in the league at his peak. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I'd say easily was the best wide receiver at his peak. Arguably, one of the best of all time. But the problem is, like, he's added like, do you want to bring that into the locker room?
Yes,
If he gets you wins, yeah, but
as a coach, yes.
but
But
yeah, but you have to deal with that shit.
yeah, but I'm telling him, you're not getting paid until the season's over.
True.
You're not making a
Yeah,
cent.
he's just
until
gonna
this
walk off.
season's over.
he's gonna just walk out.
I'd be
But
like, I don't give a fuck what you do, but you don't want to be on that field.
yeah.
Go be an idiot. You see,
Go
but
be,
then
go be an idiot. Do literally whatever you want. You can
Yeah.
rack a line in
Just
the locker room
fucking
before a game.
be
Just
on the field.
Play well and be on the field.
But like, do you listen to the Nelk Boys?
The what
The
boys? The Nelk boys?
Nelk
No, but you
boys.
did send them through. the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
day.
So like, I rate the Nelk Boys are the Full Send Boys. So they're kind of like they got famous on YouTube. That kind of
Nice.
doing dumb shit stuff like Steve Will made it and those boys.
I think I remember Steve Woolman.
Yeah. So, one of the boys in that, so there's like 4 of them, but one of the main ones, Bob, he reached out to AB and got the first interview with him after he left, and
After he left the Bucks.
yeah,
Damn.
and that interview was fucking sick. That was a good interview. And
Yeah, I
then-
love that. Like the first photo of AB after all that was
Kanye?
like, no. Wait, was that at the basketball?
Oh yeah, it's
it
courtside
just
the Nets.
straight away. It just goes straight to the Nets.
Back to Brooklyn.
Yeah,
What a
and
man.
you release that song,
The pit, not the palace.
"The Pit, Not the Palace." God, AB. I
He's
hope they
released
make
a
a.
few songs.
I hope they make a movie about him one day. But I feel like
I
it's
think
definitely going to come out that one, he has major CTE problems.
Yeah, 100%.
Like Mitch was talking to me the other day, and I think he's right on the money. Like that one hit from Vontae's Perfect on the Bengals, that like he essentially just shouldered AB straight in the head, and AB was just out cold. Like after that,
Fucked him.
he's just been going a little bit wild. And like we laugh about it, but his brain's probably just cooked.
Fuck.
Poor AB.
Still love AB.
Yeah.
Free AB.
I'll get around you, AB. Free AB. I'm on that. I'm on board with that as well.
Free AB.
If you don't follow American football, and you just look up Antonio Brown, and
Look
just
him up.
look up Antonio Brown antiques, because it's fucking hilarious. He called himself Mr. Big Chest. I don't even think his chest is that big, but I'm pretty sure he said, "Don't call me AB anymore. Call me MBC, Mr. Big Chest."
Mr. Big Chest.
But yeah, look up Antonio Brown. Then look up his highlights. There's a video of him kicking a kicker in the face. It's great.
Fuck, how good is he?
Yeah, just type in Antonio Brown kicks Brown's kicker in the face. It's great.
Antonio
run.
Brown kicks people. All right, I got some fucking. Should we do questions?
Oh, do you want to do Factory? And then
Oh yeah, do facts.
this is going to be a short Factory because there's not actually that many fun facts on the subject that I looked up. So I just got some basic facts going around.
Hold up. Actually, while we were here,
Mm-hmm.
so today I played golf.
Nice. How was it? Did it rain?
It did rain. Anyway, so I hadn't played for, I'm going to say 6 months. Had no shoes.
Walked around in thongs.
Yep.
Chindera Golf Club.
Yep.
Nice.
So, you know, thongs in the rain, they get slippery.
Yep. Get
Anyway.
stuck.
So Luke only beat me by 2 shots. Luke's a fucking pro golfer.
Doesn't he play quite a bit?
He does.
Let's reiterate that. Kyle hasn't played in 6 months in thongs, in the rain, and he was only beaten by Luke by 2 shots.
And I have a broken finger.
And he's got a broken finger.
And Luke only beat me by 2 shots.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, Luke.
So anyway, the
The
point of
golfer.
this story is...
Luke sucks.
Yeah. That wasn't even the point of the story, but we will throw...
But we'll just throw that in there
Luke
as well.
sucks as well in there. So I was going to go to Chinderah for lunch afterwards. So I messaged Aiden. Aiden, can you get me can you just grab a shirt for me because I'm saturated? Yeah, no. Oh no, he didn't reply because like my messages weren't being delivered.
Is this when you were messaging the chat, being
so
like,
I
Aiden,
screenshotted it. Aiden, you fucking idiot! Can you bring me a shirt? And he goes, "Stop being impatient." Blah, 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 blah.
yeah,
Feeds me. Yes, I'll bring your shirt. Forgot the fucking shirt. So I just fucking went home.
ladies, am I right? Men just, you know, ask him to do something.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll do it. 5 minutes later. Have you done it yet?
Exactly. Classic
Done
fucking...
what? Classic Boyle maneuver.
Classic fucking... That isn't a classic Boyle fucking move. I shit you not. That cunt is useless. Love him to bits, but he's fucking useless when you need him to do something.
I love you, Aiden.
What,
It's the banjo, I
Are we
believe.
ready?
Yep.
Yeah!
So, coming into season 2, I thought we need something hype. We need something big. We need something fucking amazing. So I'm doing one of our favorite artists, music artists, and just artists in general, world artists. Pitbull, ladies and gentlemen. The one, the only, Mr. 305, Miami.
GOAT.
The GOAT. The Dalek. If you don't know who Pitbull is, sort your life out because he's one of the greatest musicians of all time. So he was born in January the 15th, 1981. So he's 31 this year.
Oh.
Wait, no.
What?
That's terrible
41?
maths. 41. Jesus. Still weird looking back at like the years and being like, oh, it's only 20. And he was born in Miami, Florida. So he's a Miami boy through and through.
Aren't we all, baby?
He is a Capricorn.
Ooh.
His Chinese zodiac is monkey. And his birth element is metal. Would have thought it was cocaine, but apparently not. And that's pretty much all for that website because that one is called Sun Signs.
Wow, that was cool. Man.
Yeah. So he was named, he called himself Pitbull after the dog Pitbulls, sorry, because they have a lockjaw. So once they're biting something, like their jaw locks and they can't get out. He respected their tenacity and their kind of aggressiveness. And as his quote in his book, this is the biography Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, which I'm assuming you've read.
Several times.
The dog is too stupid to lose, and they outlawed in Dade County in Florida. So
Dade County.
they're basically everything that I am. It's been a constant fight. Damn.
Boom, bars.
He admires the tenacity of the breed. I like the hunt. I like when people say you can't, you won't, you never will. Those things kind of turn me on. Shout out, Pitbull gets turned on by gets turned on by people saying he can't do something, which don't think that comes out the way he thought it had. This fact is literally just said he plays hard and he works hard. Don't know how that's really a fun fact.
It's a song.
Yeah, well, I know.
Oh, okay.
But anyway. It's like, are these even facts? His clothing does too. That's for his stage name has meaning. What I've shown is the evolution through the music business. When people ask, how come you don't do music for the streets no more? Man, I made music to get out the streets, not to stay in the streets.
Boom.
Damn. Yeah, him wearing suits shows maturity, he believes. Shows growth, shows evolution. This is what I want to teach y'all. Also, did you know he was found by Lil Jon?
No.
Lil Jon is the one that pumped him up.
I did not know that.
Yeah, crazy. If you don't know who Lil Jon is, he's the king of crunk. And listen to more crunk music. He speaks his mind whether you like it or... Like, these aren't even real facts. Like, I know I'm doing factory, but, I mean, he speaks his mind whether you like it or not. He is inspiring the next generation to be successful like him. This is just a fluff piece. But he does a lot of work for a management academy, a.k.a. SLAM, Sports Leadership and Management Academy. Love how it's SLAM.
That's a magazine.
Yeah, I made Management Academy one word. I guess Slammer wasn't really a thing. But yeah, there you go. Pitbull. He's bald. There's another fun fact.
Pitbull's cool.
Pitbull is cool.
I love Pitbull.
A bit of a meme, but, you know.
He's His music's fucking pumper.
He's the first person to ever rhyme Kodak with Kodak, so that's gotta count for something.
Let's just talk about this for a second.
I
right?
know. There's a lot of rappers that rhyme words with the same word. He's not the first one to do it.
Exactly.
I think it's just funny because it's Kodak and Kodak.
Yeah, let's go to Times Square and take a picture with a Kodak.
I will love you tonight. Perfect.
You should just leave that to Neo, I think.
Leave you to be the singer. No, we can do I'll be Usher, you be Pitbull.
That's Neo and
Neo,
Pitbull.
is it?
Yeah,
True.
it's not Usher.
Wow,
That
there you
was
go. That's
really
racist.
really
Ryan's
stereotypical.
Ryan's racist moment of the day.
Oh, mamma mia.
Shout out to Neo.
And
I don't know where he is. Don't
and
know what he's
Usher.
doing, but and Usher, yeah. Shout out to Usher as well. We'll get Usher on the show one day.
One
There
day.
you go. Facts 3 and Pitbull. Not my best facts 3, not gonna lie, but to be fair, there's not many that fun facts about Pitbull. Weirdly
what?
enough.
You know what? I'm going to come back next week and give you a fun fucking Pitbull fact.
Give me a good Pitbull fact.
Yeah,
There you go.
done.
Alrighty. Question time. Everyone's favourite part of the week.
Question time with Kyle and Ryan.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Season 2.
So this is the most fun part 'cause this is when everyone just talks shit and gives us content.
But they don't, because everyone sucks.
Hey, we got a bit of content this week.
A little bit.
Alrighty, do you want to go first? Do you want to rip one off?
Dogs.
That was from Jeremy, I'm assuming.
Times 3.
Dogs times 3, yeah.
Um,
I also got one that, oh no, this one just says, you guys are dogs, upload a real episode that was recorded.
yeah, well,
And it's never going to get released, Jeremy.
mental health.
Boom. Boom.
How is your mental health? Are you good?
I'm all right.
You good?
You know,
Is it a safe place?
honestly, going to work today after lockdown was insanely liberating. And look, I was like, 7 days like at home won't be bad. I got everyone. It's fucking boring, man. It's fucking
Yeah,
boring.
I
I had a
can
gig that I was
imagine.
supposed to go to on Saturday night. Couldn't go. Fucking heartbreaking. Really, well, that'd been postponed multiple times.
Yeah, that'd suck.
But apart from that, yeah, I'm doing all right.
Nice.
Doing fine. What about you? You doing all right? Getting better? Getting worse? Stabilizing?
I think I've gotten way worse.
Yeah.
I think I fucking definitely have depression or
Yeah.
anxiety. Don't know.
Probably a bit of both.
Probably. I
Usually go hand in hand.
started a new job though, which is really exciting, and I love going to. So I look
Yeah, it's
forward
good.
to going
Good
to
little
that.
escape.
Yeah.
Mm,
So I look forward to going to that every day. But apart from that, I just fucking
been down.
fuck.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time alone lately, so I'm a
Yeah.
bit fucking stupid. Neighbours are the quietest people, and now they've just decided to fucking.
Have a bit of a party. I think it's because they've realised that we're recording a podcast, so they're like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Let's fucking go out there and be loud.
We can listen to ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, all good. I'll get there. I'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as you keep that positive attitude of knowing that it's not this isn't it.
Exactly.
Like you're not just going to be like this for the rest of your life.
Michael Jackson. This is
Yeah,
it.
so just talk to people. Go see someone
Exactly.
if you need to.
Yep.
Keep talking to Max.
Yep. Shout out, Max.
Shout out to Max.
You?
Yeah. So I posted a photo of us at a random, non-disclosed location. Even though if they clicked on the link, they'd see that the caption of the photo actually kind of gives it away. And it was just us in a park in the middle of a city. And I said, if you guess where we are in this photo, you get a sticker.
Boom.
And every single person pretty much just guessed it was New York Central Park.
Boom.
And so congratulations, everyone. Michael said, was the picture taken at City Hall Park in New York?
City Hall Park.
Interesting. Coming there with the local
Oh,
time.
fuck.
But no, actually it was Central Park.
I don't
Unfortunately,
think we
not
went-
City Hall Park.
Don't think we went to City Hall Park.
And then, Joe said Central Park. That's in New York, where Gossip Girl is based. Thank you,
Boom.
Joe. And then you said Central Park. And all right, so I finally got a question.
Yep.
Do you guys think Joe Burrow is the real deal?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Like the fact that he's doing this is his second year.
Mm-hmm.
First year he was going well, then he got injured, but then it absolutely came back this year. And if he continues on this trajectory, he's in an AFC Championship game in his second year. He's surrounded by a good cast. Hopefully, he's got good coaches behind him. I could easily see him I'd say he's top 10 already.
Yeah.
In quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah. Easy.
Not really thinking about it too hard, but just assuming, I could easily see him being in top 10. And I think he's one of those people that if he does continue on this path, which I think he will, you'll see it'll be one of those interchangeable in the top 5.
I think
Or
he
even top
needs
three.
to. I think a few years at the Bengals,
Yeah.
and then he needs to go somewhere else.
Oh, what if this is the revival of the Bengals that we're currently about to go through?
No, it's not going to happen.
Well, it's just Cincinnati. They can't have anything good in Cincinnati.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where even is Cincinnati?
But so yeah, in answer to that question, yes, we do think Joe Burrow is the real deal.
Which it actually goes into
One of yours.
Yeah. If you were, I believe it was, if you're starting a franchise, are you taking Herbert or Burrow?
Ooh.
Franchise quarterback, are you taking Herbert or Burrow?
Is it?
I'm taking Burrow.
Fuck. Is it with their current? Yeah. Fuck. All right. Point a gun at my head. I'm going to say Burrow right now. But that's not discounting Herbert at all. Like, I think at the moment, I think there could be like a 1A, 1B kind of situation. I think Herbert just needs to have a little bit more consistency. But I mean, to be fair, that whole fucking team needs more consistency. I was picking them to go all the way.
I'm taking Burrow any day.
Yeah, I'd take Burrow. Right now, I'd take Burrow.
All right.
He's proving more in bigger games. To be fair, he has an amazing supporting cast, but so does Herbert. So, yeah, we'll go with Burrow just because he's performed better and made it further.
Just a better player.
Sam said, can I get drunk and hurl abuse?
Yes.
Yes.
Always.
Sam, that's what you usually do when you're drunk.
You can sit here and hurl abuse.
It's either abuse or like copious amounts of love.
Bit of both.
It's one or the all. Yeah, bit of both.
I wish we could share some videos.
Thankful we don't.
Do you think slugs are just budget snails? I'm going to read all these ones together.
Would you say they're homeless snails?
Oh, boom.
Boom. Slugs are just homeless snails.
Yep. Slugs are just homeless snails.
Damn.
Do you think it would offend a snail if you called it a slug?
Yeah, because you're calling, like, it's like you comparing a homeless person with, like, not to discredit homeless people, but it'll be like a homeowner, which I'd imagine all slugs feel like.
Yeah.
Be like, don't compare me to that. We're not the same. I've got a house on my back.
Would you... Oh, who would win a race? A slug or a snail? Slug.
See, there's definitely an answer to that, but I'm going to go with slug just because less weight.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't have anything weighing it down.
I haven't seen a slug for a long time, actually.
It's been a long time since I've seen a slug.
Or a snail.
I'm just going to, like, I mean, I haven't really actively gone looking for slugs.
I haven't even seen a snail.
If you know any good areas to find slugs, please let me know. Apart from the zoo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I reckon a slug would win a race.
Who would win in a race? Oh, wait.
We just did that. Nice.
Why are sea slugs so much bigger than land slugs? Did evolution go too far?
That's an interesting question. I would assume it's because of the amount of nutrients in a water that sea slugs can consume.
Sorry, Max. The camera just ran out, so you won't be able to watch
Won't be able to watch it. It's okay, Max. Just imagine us. You see us enough. I would say my actual question or the actual answer is probably something to do with the amount of nutrients that sea slugs can consume in the ocean.
Is it just, what's the word? Like when you think something, but it's not?
Like where it's are they even like they're probably not even the same like area of organism?
No, like you know when you look in the water and something looks bigger than what it is?
Nah, sea slugs are pretty big.
Okay.
I mean, or to be fair, you can get some pretty big fucking slugs. Like I haven't ever seen a big slug personally.
We're gonna have to go slug
But
hunting.
if you type in Amazon
slug,
all right, actually I'm gonna see if this works. For anyone using a speaker. Hey Siri, how big are the slugs in Amazon? See if that works. If anyone's phone pops up, I'd love to see what the answers are. But like if you go onto Google right now and just type in giant slug.
There are no slugs in the Amazon.
Really? Damn.
I don't know.
I wonder if that's what Siri just said.
Somehow
Type in like big slug.
Big slug.
Big slug. Or like giant slug.
Best slug killer.
Best we sell that. Biggest slug.
Biggest slug in the world.
Limax cineroniga. That no. I was saying a scientific word.
It can grow up to 30 centimeters and eats fungi.
30 centimeters? That's not as big as I thought it was going to be.
10 inches is the average size of a slug.
Yeah,
If you know what I mean.
Sure, compensating for much, are you slugs? Fucking. Well, yeah, I've got a bit of a slug.
Do you know what fucking... Can I do a factory?
Yeah, you can do a factory. Are we just going to quickly have a factory about slugs? Was that caption just said, what do slugs say?
No, what attracts slugs?
What attracts slugs?
Are slugs harmful to people? What do, you know
Yeah,
what?
eat them.
Next week I'll do a slug fact.
A fact story on slugs and
Yeah.
Pitbull.
Pitbull and slugs.
Pitbull and slugs.
Yeah.
I've got one here.
yeah.
This is a topical one. It's going to be fun. Opinions of Australia Day. I think we're going to have
Okay,
different.
who said
I'm
this?
assuming this is my friend Darcy. She's she's given us a lot of questions.
Alright, so
from
she
WA.
does. So she
Shout out
doesn't know
Darcy.
me personally.
She doesn't know Kyle. No.
Okay.
So she's not gonna.
So it's not one of our
she's
friends
not
just trying to
gonna
bait me?
Yeah, no, she's not gonna understand the context of
Okay.
where you're gonna come from with this.
Okay. Do you want to go first, or shall I offend everyone first?
Yeah, we'll go you first. We'll rip you off like a band-aid.
All right.
I just want to say, I don't know what he's gonna say. I think I know what he's gonna say, and his words, not mine.
Fair, valid. I don't know how to put it where I don't sound racist or offensive.
I don't think there's any way not to sound racist or offensive when you say this.
Okay, what was the question?
Opinion of Australia Day.
I like Australia Day. I'm all for it. I've always celebrated it.
Uh-huh.
Always have.
Yep.
It's a public holiday to our country.
Would you accept an Australia Day on another day?
I would, but I don't want to.
Why do we need to?
I understand
Mm-hmm.
where all the
Indigenous and just
just
everyone
like,
that disagrees
where,
with it. Yeah.
I understand what they're all saying,
Mm-hmm.
but why not make another day as well?
Like a, what do you mean? Like why not
Well,
make
like-
a Indigenous?
Why not? Why do we have to focus on it being such a negative thing? Why can't we focus on it
What?
as we've moved on from this? Like,
Well, see, I think
we've moved on from the whole fucking negative thing, and
but I think wouldn't you say that'd be easier to do if we picked a day where it's not like symbolizing?
genocide.
Well, pick a day where it's not the day where the first settlers came in and were just like, yay.
But is that even the day? Is this even the day that all happened?
Wasn't the let's see, what is the
Because
isn't it the day when old mate
Cookie,
Cookie
Captain
Captain cooked?
but like
26 January.
it's part of our history though. Like it's part of our nation's history.
Yeah, but you could also say that.
Like I
Oh,
understand.
fuck, I say that.
Like
It marks the 1788 landing of the first fleet.
okay, so why can't we just celebrate the first fleet coming, which is
Not a good thing. Well, not a good thing for the majority of.
well, everyone says it's not a good thing, but sorry to burst a lot of your fucking bubbles. A lot of your family came from fucking.
Places that had already been taken over. Yeah.
They all like yeah. I don't know. I understand it, but I also don't understand it.
Yeah.
It's like the flag. I'm so against changing the flag.
I mean, I don't care about our flag. Like, the only reason I like the flag is obviously because of instances where I've seen the flag at somewhere where I'm proud of it, but I've discovered that it isn't what's on the flag. It's just the fact that that's the Australian flag. So you could put like a big flag that's literally just like a koala eating a banana, which wouldn't make any sense. But if that was the flag that I saw in the crowd in an Australia like ceremony or like the Olympics, I'd be like, fuck yeah, like go Australia. Like that's our flag.
Exactly, but fucking.
I just think our flag's boring.
Australians suck. Australians dead set fucking suck. There is no love for our country anymore.
Oh, I think there is.
I don't.
What do you mean?
No
You don't have any
fucking
love
way.
for the country? Well, dog.
I've got love for the fucking country. I love our flag, and I think while we're part of the Commonwealth, you have to keep our fucking flag.
So that's where my opinions of Australia Day comes in. I think we should make Australia Day the 1st of January, which is the day that we officially like broke away from England.
But we
and became
haven't
our own
broken
country.
away from England.
Well, we're in the Commonwealth, but we're not part of the monarchy anymore. Well, we are part of the monarchy, but we're not. We're our own federation essentially. Like we're our own.
The Queen still technically owns our land.
Yeah, but does she?
But then you got the whole argument of the Indigenous people,
Owning the
which
land.
I understand.
Who
and
they stole it from the bloody who was before them.
And I, oh wow, that was definitely your words.
But
But
I'm still thinking a joke.
I agree that the land is the Indigenous people's land.
Mm-hmm.
But in saying that, I've also spent a lot of money to buy my fucking block of land.
Sounds like a you problem to me.
Well, like, I get both sides of it. And I feel like people just argue it for the point of fucking arguing it. Like, if you tell me you're not proud to...
So you think you're thinking that even if they did change the date, people would have this like the
Oh, people
protest the
find-
exact same on the same new day?
Oh, people will protest anything nowadays. See, from personal experience, I think that the younger white generation, like our generation, the millennials and that,
Mm-hmm.
want to have a good relationship with the Indigenous.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the older Indigenous want that,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the younger Indigenous that don't, and the older, like,
The
white-
the ones that experience more of
the
the
older white ones that you find are a lot more racist than fucking everyone else,
Mm.
don't want it.
Yeah. It's funny. I was working today with a workmate who's like Indigenous,
Mm.
and he was saying to me like, "Oh, I just hate Australia Day so much." I'm like, "Oh, why?" He's like, "Because all it is all the white people on Instagram telling me how I should feel about my own people on Australia Day." And I'm like, "Oh, like that's a pretty good point."
Exactly.
Like it's a lot of like white knighting on Australia Day and being like, "We need to change the date." It's like I haven't seen any of you posting like any of your like Indigenous friends like statuses about it.
It's same as Nup to the Cup, but this only comes up on Australia Day.
It's the one thing that people care about it to care about it, but then
you know
every
what?
other day they're like, "No, fuck the Indigenous."
If you don't want to celebrate it, don't fucking celebrate it.
Yeah, that's
Don't
what
have
I've
the
been
day
doing.
off work. Go to work. Don't get the
Well,
public holiday.
I'm working on public holiday, so I didn't even know it was Australia Day today until I got in.
I,
I was like, "Oh, why are we opening like an hour later?" Like, "Oh, it's public holiday." I'm like, "Is it?"
people
it's
are just
26.
offended to be offended.
I'm offended by you saying that.
Well, exactly my point. I don't know. How long has Australia Day been Australia Day for? Since 1994.
Yeah, I think it was 94.
Yeah, so we'll fuck.
That's the thing; they've already changed it. They changed it when we were born.
Exactly.
Why not just change it again?
Nah.
Nah,
But they added it. They didn't change it. Was it a different day before then?
I think so. Yeah,
Was it?
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, there you go. There's some fucking history.
Yeah, there's no loyalty to the specific days. That's why I'm like, "Oh, just fucking change it."
Should we
Who
change
cares?
Christmas then? Because the fucking...
Well, we don't really get a say in that, do we? I mean, we can. We can just say, "Yeah, fuck it. Australia's celebrating Christmas on the September the 16th now."
Yeah, so but then watch everyone blow up because fucking their heritage is fucking...
Well, I don't think Christmas really holds any heritage grounds.
Well, Jews don't celebrate Christmas. So why do
Well,
they
I've
get...
asked every Jew I know that
So
you
why-
celebrate Christmas.
So why don't we change it for them?
Well, I mean, what day would they pick? It's like,
can't
I'll
keep
pick the
everyone happy.
30th of February.
Why
It's
can't
like,
we just
alright,
have
what happened
like...
on the 30th?
Why can't we have a public... When did Kevin Rudd say sorry?
Australia
Day?
No idea. Pretty sure it was Australia Day, yeah. There you go. Sorry Day, Australia Day.
Sorry Day. So why not just make it Sorry Day? I hate it when people call it Invasion Day.
Oh, I should call it Invasion Day.
It's
I
not-
mean, it's
it's
not wrong.
Oh, fuck.
Now you're going to tell me that it wasn't an invasion.
No.
Yeah,
Look, at the time,
it was an invasion.
it was people coming to fight for the land. They want the land, you're going to fight for it. You're going to go to war for it.
I don't.
Fight for it.
Yeah, but it wasn't a war. It was it wasn't a war
Why wasn't it a war?
because it wasn't like it wasn't
They came
like
to
a
take the land.
matchup. Like
They
didn't-
wanted the
the
land.
Indigenous didn't really fight back. Like they fought back,
It's not meant to-
obviously, but like it wasn't like a war is between two like oh, the cat walking past the window. A war is like between two organized like countries or nations like fighting each other. Where this was literally just like people with far superior technology roll into the land and be like, "This is ours now. You guys are just animals," and then they just kill them all. Yeah, it's not a war.
I'm just going to bite my tongue.
Yeah, fair. There you go. So Kyle doesn't like want to change the date. He's happy. He wants more of it to be about what Australia is rather than what Australia was.
Exactly.
I am change the date because it doesn't affect me in any way. I do not care, and it seems to affect a lot of people that obviously have a lot of big trauma related to it. So
Do you,
change it to something more suitable.
when Australia wins a gold medal at the Olympics,
Do I sing the national anthem?
yeah,
No.
are you proud to see the fucking flag fly above them?
I'm proud to see Australians up there. Again, I don't care what the flag. They could even not even have the flag up there. They could put some dumb like I don't know symbol that like was a joke between the
I'm
athletes.
okay
and
with
celebrated it.
changing the flag to like a more like
Cool one?
like adding the Indigenous
Oh,
style
100%.
into
We need
it.
to add the like one because I love the Indigenous flag, and two, yeah, it makes
Like
sense.
I'm all for that, but I think you've got to cut us off from the Commonwealth first.
Yeah, well, I think that'll happen eventually. I think the next time we have a vote on whether or not to become a republic, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of people were like, "Yeah,
But also in
Let's
saying
do it.
that, it's fucking 2022. Respect your fucking queen.
respect the Queen.
Respect,
She doesn't do much
respect the hierarchy.
until she's dead, and then we can just say fuck the royals."
Just vote fucking an Indigenous person in to be Prime Minister and we won't have a problem.
Oh, wouldn't that be sick?
Boom, there
Do we
you go.
have? Oh, we do have a couple of Indigenous politicians.
Yeah, well, there we go.
Shout out to them.
Oh yeah, I got a question from Darcy as well.
Nice. You know what I do hate, actually? This is going to be very unpatriotic. I hate our national anthem. I think it's so boring.
It's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
I'm a very patriotic person. Best and worst concert you've ever been to?
Alrighty. Best one I've ever been to? Shit. It's either going to be, there's 2 nights that I've come down to. One in Seattle, which was seeing a DJ called Excision. If any of you love dubstep or bass music, you'll know who Excision is. And that was just amazing, like just sick night, going out Seattle, driving down there like night of, going over the border. Just the excitement of being in Seattle, going to the gig.
Going to the homeland. America.
Going to homeland, meeting new people. It was crazy. It was great. The other one would be, it was a Sunday night at Splendor in the Grass, and it was Royal Blood, Tame Impala, Blur, back to back to back on the main stage and middle front, and it was just absolutely mind-blowing. Touched Damon Albarn's hand. Yeah, it was crazy.
And the worst?
The worst is quite sad because it is someone that I love so much. Actually, I got 2 for the worst. The worst one, which is like, I guess like this one wasn't as disappointing. I was meant to go to a What So Not, he's a DJ, after party in Vancouver because he just performed at a music festival. And instead of What So Not playing, the Chainsmokers came out at about 10 o'clock. And this was labeled a What So Not after party. Chainsmokers came out at 10, played till 11:30. I fucking hate the Chainsmokers. If you didn't already know this, I absolutely despise them. With a passion.
Yep.
And it was just them like pulling up their shirt, rubbing their 6-pack, like doing like fuckboy shit.
It's a normal night.
On stage, yeah, for an hour and a half. And then What's So Not came on, played for 20 minutes, and that was it.
True.
Yeah, that absolutely fucking sent me. I was mad. But the official worst one was... so Joelle came up to me, my ex. Shout out to Joelle, amazing human.
Shout out, Joel.
Came up to me and was like, oh, my cousin's supporting this guy in Vancouver tonight. Like he's offering us free tickets. Do you want to go? I was like, yeah, sure. Who's he supporting? She's like, Akon.
Shout out, Joel. You're worst memory.
What?
Shout out to Joel. You're part of my worst fucking concert.
Yeah. Well, no, we both equally thought this was hilarious. So anyway, we're hype as fuck because it's Akon. Not going to not be hyped to go see Akon.
Yeah, who is it?
Finally gets up on stage. He does about a minute of each song.
Oh, Akon.
Akon.
Yep.
A minute of like all his biggest hits for the first like 20 minutes. So 20 songs back to back to back in a minute each, like quick.
Nice.
And he's like, all right, all the beautiful ladies come up on stage and dance with me. And then for the rest of like the 40 minutes of his set, it was just him dancing on stage to like jungle music and Moonbaton and stuff like that. And him just like dancing and vibing with ladies. And I was like, thank fuck we didn't pay for this because tickets are like $100. And I was like, oh, it would have been $100 to go see an artist do 1 minute of every song for 20 minutes and then just dance on stage, drinking. And I was like, you know what, Akon, shout out, I love you. But this is just trash. Like, this is absolutely fucking trash. But the people were loving it. And I was like, wow, all these people are happy to pay money for like a 20-minute set and then just watched Akon. I mean, it's Akon, so.
Yeah, you got to see him.
So there you go. Best and worst.
I got a couple of really good ones.
Yeah.
So my all-time favorite concert would be first time I saw Alice Cooper. Like his stage performance is just fucking hectic.
Yeah, stage presence good.
Like it is just fucking
He is
unreal.
a performer.
He is like
Yeah.
head getting chopped off with a guillotine. He's in a guillotine in the middle of the stage and he's singing, and then the fucking
Blade drops.
Yeah, the blade drops and you see his fucking head fall off, the microphone fucking drops, and then he walks out from the side of the stage and you're just like, what the fuck just happened? And he's like in straight jackets and shit.
Yeah.
Alice Cooper was really good. Cursor in Sydney
That would have been wild.
was fucking so much fun.
Mm.
Like it was just full of the biggest fucking like lad fucking essays.
Essays, yeah. I
But
can imagine.
Everyone is just there to have a good time.
Which suburb was the concert in?
This was in what's that hall called in the city?
Oh, like this is in the CBD.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I would have assumed it was like somewhere in the west.
Nah. Fuck, what's it called?
Town Hall?
Nah. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. Fuck.
Governor's Hall or
I
something?
saw
like
Luke Combs there as well.
Nice.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think I know the venue you're talking about. Something's on the hall.
I think it's
isn't
in the city.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is, because it's near the airport. And I also enjoyed Superfest with like Snoop Dogg and all that.
Oh yeah, it
When
was a
High
bit-
Five Bow Wow.
yeah, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, Superfest. Shout out to Superfest.
50
That was a fun gig.
Cent, Snoop Dogg, fucking T-Pain, Chris Brown.
Fuck, I remember Trey Songs.
Yeah, Trey Songz.
I remember not
heard so
hearing
many
shit.
chicks scream in my life.
All I could hear was just girls screaming.
Yeah, that was fucking
I was
hectic.
like, oh, this is what every Beatles concert would have been like back in the day.
Yeah, the game. And then my worst one would be, you were there when we went to watch our mate Lockie's band play. Lockie band back, and I had to get my stomach pumped.
Oh yeah, the Shark Bar. True. Not saying that Lockie played bad. They were quite good.
I don't remember.
I've seen them multiple times, but yeah, that was not a good night for you.
Yeah,
I got a good photo out of it.
no. That would be the worst.
There you go.
Boom.
I think I've got another one. Yeah, Velociraptor versus Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
I'm gonna assume. Look, Velociraptors weren't big. Like if it's a Jurassic Park Velociraptor, I'm picking Velociraptor.
Yep.
But if it's like a real life Velociraptor, which is like the size of a fucking turkey, like a big turkey, I'm probably gonna go with Joe Rogan.
I'm saying Joe Rogan.
But I'm gonna say he's gonna get scratched.
That man is
He might have some muscles coming out. Might have some like guts showing by the end of it. But I reckon Joe Rogan will get one over.
Joe Rogan is immune to everything.
Like I said, yeah. Thank you to whatever that goat cleaner, the goat worm cleaner is. Ivermectin, that's the one.
I love Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I don't get around him, but
I'm not a fan of his
People can.
podcast.
just like him
But-
as a person.
Yeah, I think he's funny. I like watching snippets for his podcast.
Yeah, I can't listen to a whole thing, but
Yeah, nah, they go too long. They go for like 3 hours.
there are Well, he gets like big guests.
We
and
go
they
for
talk about some
fucking
shit.
a minute 15, an hour 15.
And it's perfect.
Boom.
In fact, we're
And-
pretty much wrapping it up right now. I don't
and
know.
he
Do you have
just
any more
fucking,
questions?
Nah, I'm out of questions.
Yeah, he just waffles. Man
I
loves.
like
to
how
talk.
he talks though. He's got a good voice.
Yeah, he's got a good speaking voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so you're telling me that, like, if I take 25 ibuprofens, 26 Nurophens,
Valiums.
3 Advils, a couple of Valiums,
That is so cool.
6 liters of
So cool.
6 liters of goat urine,
And
I'm
you're
gonna-
telling me that shit can get me off COVID?
I'm gonna beat COVID.
Bullshit.
So cool.
Here, smoke a doobie. Have a line.
Yeah, let's get high.
Let's get high.
Let's get
high and talk about this.
Let's eat a bunch of cookies.
Couple of biscuits.
Oh fuck!
But there you go.
Love Joe Rogan. Shout out Joe Rogan.
Shout out Joe Rogan. Sponsor us,
Be our next guest.
please. We'll
Please.
get Demi Lovato again.
Boom.
Episode
Alright.
1. Season
Episode
2.
1 done.
Dunskies.
Sorted. In the books. We'll be back next week. What
Back.
are surprises? We'll announce everything that's in the giveaway, or should we announce it now?
Maybe keep them on their toes.
All right. Next week we'll give you everything in the giveaway. What you have to do.
Start sharing it.
Start sharing it to win it, because it's going to be fucking good. Actually, no, because we need the camera, because we want to clip it and put it in there and blah 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 blah.
Gonna do some videos.
So we're going to do it next week. So in the meantime, enjoy your week. Be safe.
Hope
Stay
you're all well. Stay away from COVID.
stay alert. Stay alive.